Okay guys, so we're going to be doing some Longpigs on and on. Etc, etc, something like that. Can't sing it so good though. But let's get into a close-up and see what we got going on. Alright then, so this song starts with an intro where we've got a G chord and a D minor chord. So on this G chord here, we're going to start off by plucking the low E string once, and then we're going to strum down, down, up. So we get, okay, from there, I'm going to keep the third finger and the pinky down, but I'm going to remove first and second fingers, and then I'm going to pick the open A string, hammer fret 2 with the first finger, and then pluck the open D underneath. Okay, so that's the next little section there, which gives us. After that, I'm going to pluck the open D string and hammer fret 2, and then pluck the open G underneath. So that is. So if I put both of those little sections together, I get. That's the first section. That's the second. In time. One more time. Okay, so from the start of the G, I'm going to get the pluck down, down, up, right, into this little section here, into this little section here, all together. So from there, I'm going to remove the pinky, keep the third finger down as an anchor, and get to that D minor chord there. Whilst on that D minor chord, I'm going to pluck the D string, the G string underneath, and then I'm going to strum down, down, up. So I get. Alright, after that little section, I'm going to remove finger 2, then I'm going to pluck the D string and hammer fret 2 on the D string, and then pluck the open G. So that was. Alright, after that, I'm going to pluck the open G, and I'm going to hammer fret 2. And then from there, I'm just going to remove the fingers, place finger 1 on fret 1 on the B string, and then pull it off. Okay, let's go through that D minor section again. So on the D minor chord there, I'm going to pluck the D string, the G string, strum down, down, up, remove the second finger, pluck the open D string and hammer fret 2, followed by the open G. Okay, so that little section was. And then the last section, I'm going to pluck the open G, hammer fret 2, put the first finger on fret 1 on the B string and pull it off. So that would be followed by, okay, all together in time. Then we go back to the G chord here, and we do exactly the same thing that we did the first time round, but rather than only plucking the low E string and then going into the strum, after plucking the low E string, I'm going to pluck the D string. So I get, rather than, so you'd get. and then we're going to go to the D minor again. And when we get to the D minor, we're going to play it exactly the same, except for the very, very, very last part. So this is the same here. This next part is the same. And then when you get to this last part, I'm going to do the open G, hammer to fret 2, but then I'm just going to play the open G again. And that's the only difference, okay? So that last part is just, okay, and I can keep the third finger and the first finger down as I do that. So the D then all together. So that's the D minor section, but the second time around. All together in time. Okay, so you're going to alternate that then each time. So the first time around, you're going to play the G and the D minor like we did in this lesson. Second time round, you're going to play it like we did in this lesson. Third time round, you're basically going to repeat what you did the first time round. Fourth time round, you're going to repeat what you did the second time round, and just keep alternating until you get to the pre-chorus, which is this. Sorry, it's going to be C. So this part is exactly the same as the intro and the verse. So the intro and the verse are exactly the same, right? The first part we did, that's what that is. This is the pre-chorus here. So it's exactly the same. So you'll play the G the same as you did in the intro and the verse. And then when you get to the C, it's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same, right? So on this C chord here, we're going to play the A string and the D string, followed by a down, down, up. And then that same lick that we played in the D minor, we're going to play it inside the C chord. So after that there, I'm going to remove my second finger off the D string. I'm going to pluck the open D, hammer it with the second finger, pluck the G open underneath. So that gives me, okay, one more time. Okay, so all together, for this C chord, we've got the first part, and then we get this little part here. And then the last little section, we're going to pluck the G, and we're going to hammer fret 2, and then I'm going to play fret 1 on the B and pull it off, just like I did over the D minor. Okay, so the C chord again, first little section, second section, third section. Okay, up to speed. Okay, then it goes back to the G again. Play the same thing as you normally would, and then you're going to go to the C again, but it changes ever so slightly, but only in the same way that the D minor changes second time round. So this is the second time round. We're going to play the A, D, down, down, up. So that's the same as what we've done so far. And then we're going to take the second finger off, play the open D, hammer to fret 2, play the G underneath. That's the same. Now the last part, we're just going to pluck the open G, hammer to fret 2 on the G, and then just play the open G again. So that would be section 1, section 2, and section 3. Okay, so all together. And then back to the G. Back to the C. And then we go back to the G. Back to the C. This time, this time, that part there. Okay, you do that a few times and then you go back to the G. And then there's like this little bridge where you'll play an F chord, an F major 7, 1, 2, to a C, 1, 2, to the G. Okay, so that's an F major 7, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. right, you can also kind of pluck that like that. So you can play like a little mini F here, and then pluck through the D, G, B, D, and then play this little mini C, which is just part of that C, just those three notes. Pluck through the D, G, B, G, and then G. I think it sounds better like this on the acoustic though. Okay, that then takes us into the chorus. So the chorus, we've just got a G, D, and a C. That's all, okay? I think the best way of getting to grips with playing this chorus is to try to identify where the chord changes happen in relation to the lyrics. So I'll try to kind of sing it the best I can. I don't really know the lyrics, so I might just kind of mumble it. But hopefully you can just see where these chord changes happen, okay? And you can just start this with just one strum per chord. Because I just can't go on. So it's like G, D, C, C, G. There we go. So please don't do normally when you change to the G here, we're just going to stay on the C chords. So this is the third time around. So you're going to get, no, I won't do you harm. And then you get like two strums on the D chord. I'll just try that part one more time because I think that's the fiddliest part here. So it goes, no, I won't do you harm. My love for you goes on and on. All right, so try to get those changes. What I'll do, I'll put a little thing up on the screen for this actually, just so that you can see what syllable in what word you've got to sing as you strum these chords through, all right? So that's going to be the first chorus there. It then goes back to the verse where you're going to play the same thing here. You're going to play that through. And then when you get to the end of the verse this time, you're going to go to the pre-chorus again. But the pre-chorus is different this time around. And then it's going to go into the chorus, and the chorus this time around is different as well. But the cool thing is the pre-chorus and the chorus this time around are exactly the same, and they're both quite straightforward to play as well. You just need a G, an A minor, a C, and a D. So you're going to strum. That's going to just be down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So whereas the pre-chorus before was that part there, you're now playing. So that is going to be, let me see if I can get the lyrics up for that too. And I wish you wouldn't leave me. Yeah, of course it is. So it's going to be, I wish you wouldn't leave me. I wish you didn't same chords. So notice at the end of the pre-chorus there's no like F major 7 to C this time around. You're just going to play the same 4 chords. Once you've played those 4 chords, you're going to go into the chorus and just sing that until your heart is content. I just can't go on. There it is. So please don't do me wrong. that's it pretty much, guys. So I think the fiddliest part, believe it or not, is going to be, I reckon, playing wise, it's going to be the intro and the verse, obviously, but I think getting those, getting the chords in the right places on that chorus might be a little bit fiddly, but give it a go, have fun with it, bring back the 90s. This is an awesome song, and there's no tutorials up on YouTube for this song yet. And one of my students wanted to learn it, so I thought, let's get one up and let the world sing along to the Longpigs. And yeah, and on and on and on. So cool, take care, have fun, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys. Bye.